I believe 100% that aliens are living amongst us disguised as humans. How do I know? Because I got proof. It's not proof I can share with you. It's in my head, but it's proof, and I will tell you this story. Oh, you sit back, grab a hot chocolate, get ready. So I go into a Thai place, and I walk in, and there's a family in the middle of the restaurant. A family, a morbidly obese man, a morbidly obese woman, and their morbidly obese child. And in front of them are a bunch of plates of food, like 8 plates of food. They were clearly doing family style. All right, no big deal, whatever, right? So, not important to the story just yet. But as I'm waiting for my food, I start to hear bizarre noises coming from these people. I hear, well, first off, it was weird that they felt like they were on a mission to finish all the food. There was no conversation, which why bother eating in the restaurant? Why not just get takeout, take it home? But they were shoveling the food in. Like, yeah, it was. But so while they were shoveling the food in, they kept making these weird, like, and it was the guy, but it was also the lady. They both were doing it. So I took notice of that as weird. No reason to believe they're aliens just yet. But I thought it was weird. Like, what is happening? But then the woman breaks into, I don't know what to call it. She stops her eating and then it caused me to turn around because she all of a sudden, and I'm not exaggerating. It was that. I turned around because, of course, what the fuck? And at first I thought, well, is she hearing impaired? Is that what I'm hearing? But I've heard hearing impaired people talk, and this was not. No, this was primal, angry, like she was mad that he took the last egg roll or something, and it was very bizarre. Which now, so bizarre that I started feeling like I was getting punked, like this was a TikTok challenge or something. You hear about that, like people go on the subway and act insane and they film it and they want to see how other people react to it. It felt that bizarre to me. But I didn't see any cameras. They didn't appear to be mugging or anything. Plus, they didn't seem like that. The type to be doing some weird existential Andy Kaufman-esque thing. But, and then she sort of simmered down like, and then they both went back to shoveling food in. Meanwhile, the daughter, she's just on the phone this whole time. And not recording. No, I made sure to check in case it was a TikTok thing, but no. She's on her phone doing her own thing, and they're just shoveling the food in. And this went on for the entire 15 minutes I was there. Like, I was starting to get sick to my stomach, to be honest. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, you know that feeling when suddenly, like, did they just turn up the heat in here? Or you start getting claustrophobic. Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta step outside or something. Because I'm starting to feel a little sick at what. So anyway, if it's not a TikTok thing, they're not doing it on purpose to like get a reaction from the one other person in the restaurant. My only logical conclusion is that they're aliens who have decided to take over Earth or something. And they thought to themselves, like, well, they looked at America and said, well, we want to disguise ourselves as humans. So why don't we try and look like them? And what they did is they got some sort of human fat disguise, I guess, because they're like, well, this is what most of them look like, so why don't we do that? And yeah, I mean, I kept looking for like their antennae or maybe like a tail or something, but no, just as they're shoveling away, making these noises, that's when I deducted that they must be aliens who also maybe they thought they had a grasp on our language. Maybe when she was making those noises in her head, like, you know how when there's a drunk person who they think that they're coherent, but in reality they're slurring and they're stumbling all over. Like maybe these aliens thought they had the English language down, but in reality what it sounded like was I don't even know how they ordered their food, quite frankly. Maybe the daughter is actually human. Like, you know how vampires have familiars where they'll have a human do their bidding with the promise they'll turn them into a vampire at some point. Maybe that was the case. Like, we're going to take over the earth. Although I don't know how she could have understood them. Maybe a mind thing. But they said, if you help us order our food or whatever, we won't kill you when we take over the humans or something. So anyway, that's my proof that aliens are real. And I know you're saying, you know what? I don't know what you're saying. I have no idea what you're saying. I hate when commercials do that. They'll start a commercial and say, they'll tell me what I'm doing. Like, you're just sitting there reading a book. No, I'm not. Why are you telling me what I'm doing? And definitely stop telling me what I know what you're thinking. They do that a lot in commercials. Anyway. But you might be saying, I guess I should say, is Dave, you're fat shaming. How dare you? And I say to that, no, I'm not, because they're aliens. There are aliens who obviously overdid it with their human costume and who apparently really like Thai food.